Hi, I'm Julie. Welcome to the SoCal Garden Haven. Come along with me as we explore my Southern California garden, discovering what's growing, and finding a little peace and happiness along the way. I love nasturtiums in the garden, and I do let them roam wild in my garden when they come up in the late winter, early spring. They usually last until it starts to get really hot, and then they're very difficult to grow in the really warm months. There's a lot of really cool things about them. One of them being that they are edible, which is wonderful. Here's some of the wild parrots flying above right now. They have a peppery taste. In fact, cool fun fact, they were actually used as a pepper substitute during World War II when rationings were going on. So, very cool thing to know. And they do have a really cool peppery taste. I use them in salads all the time. And I also stuff them with cream cheese that I've flavored with garlic and other spices, and that is so fun. My son Danny absolutely loves that. You can see they're even growing in my greenhouse, which is okay. I let them do that. They're real easy to pull up once they're done blooming, so it's not that big a deal, and they make such a fun, colorful statement in the early spring garden. They're also a good companion plant. They will deter things like whitefly and aphids, which is a good thing to know as well. And another fun fact about them is that they got their name, nasturtium. It's in Latin, it means nose twister, which is associated with the fact that they do have that peppery taste. So you can see I have them growing quite a bit around here in my spring garden, and I really enjoy them. Got my lavender. You can see more nasturtiums beyond the lavender. Nice bee on the lavender. Next thing I'm going to do is going to harvest some nasturtiums and some lettuce for a nice salad. Get some of this, some of this guy. The red ruffle lettuce I love. And when I go to get the nasturtiums to put on top, you'll see how pretty it is. And maybe you've already done this in your garden. And if you have, let me know what your favorite things to do with nasturtiums are. I'm always excited to find new ways to use them. Okay, here we are, ready to harvest some nasturtiums. We've got a bee over there to the left. I want to watch out for him when I'm picking them. One other fun thing I love about the nasturtiums is their big leaves. They always remind me of lily pads, which is fun. So, oh, and I did want to mention too that this lovely bowl was made by my sister Mandy, who does ceramics. So that's another little fun fact, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so there's that bee I was talking about. So we don't want to pick that flower. I'm going to go over here and pick a few of these, and you'll see how pretty they are. Okay. And you can pick obviously as many as you want. There are other colors of nasturtiums. I do have a burgundy one that shows up in the garden sometimes, but predominantly it is the yellow and the orange. And look at that lovely burgundy in that throat. Looks like it was painted on. It's gorgeous. Sometimes they're hard to eat. They're so pretty. We got a few bees here. Another one. Let's see, I think I'll do another yellow. There you go, get that in the shot for you. Okay, let's see. And of course you want to look for the ones that look the freshest and still have a lot of turgidity, moisture in them. Okay, so I think we've got enough for a lovely salad. Isn't that pretty? So you want to rinse them gently under water to clean off any little critters and any residual from those critters. Another thing to keep in mind is that you can keep them in the refrigerator for up to 3 days and they'll stay in pretty good shape. So put them in the crisper. So that's another thing that you can do if you want to make them ahead of time. So here it is, my salad all ready to be eaten for lunch. I'm really excited because I know it's going to be really, really tasty. Thanks for spending some time today with me in the garden. If you enjoyed being here, feel free to subscribe and come back again soon.